Welcome to Windows and Computer Channel, and this is a quick look at two things. First of all, some of you might have seen an update go through yesterday, Friday, October 16th. Now, it's a very specific update for users that have specific packages installed on their Windows PC. So a lot of you, probably the majority of you, didn't see anything go through yesterday. So that's fine. If you didn't see anything, don't worry. It's because you're not affected. But some of you that have specific Visual Basic packages, depending on what you do and what you have installed on your PC, you had a update yesterday. It's an out-of-cycle security patch. So if you did see a cumulative update go through yesterday, Friday, October 16th, make sure you install it because it has to do with a remote code execution vulnerability that has been found and needed to be fixed urgently, probably because it was already exploited by bad guys. That's the first thing. But don't worry. I get these comments all the time. If you don't see any updates, any cumulative updates, that's because you don't need it. Don't worry about it. It affects only Windows 10, by the way, so all Windows 10 users. Second, a lot of you, of course, been asking me how the Patch Tuesday security updates have been rolling out. They have been rolling out really well this week. We often talk about how people are a little scared of installing these security updates all the time, and how they almost have the impression that it's like playing a card game and there's a gamble going there. Well, the background noise for the Patch Tuesday updates this week is very, very nice. Probably because one of the things that happened is it's a smaller package because there's less security updates this month than the past few months. But overall, it seems that it's rolling quite well. I haven't seen really a problem or anything go through. Once again, we always get these comments of, well, did you see all the complaints? There's always complaints because there's always a very small subset of users that have problems. And that will always be because a lot of users that complain are also users that very often actually don't really take care of their PC correctly. They install tons of things, they don't update their drivers, or mostly they are kind of the types of users that, tweak and do so many things on their PC that their PC is not in the same game as the average PC of a user. We get tons and tons of people every month that say, well, I install these updates, I never have problems. Same here. I don't have problems with any of the security updates, any of the bug fixing updates. It has to do with PC care for sure in a big, big part. But for a small chunk, yes, it's possible that there's a small percentage that, they do what they have to do and they're okay with their PC, but something didn't go right for some reason. Sometimes it could be a hardware glitch also. It happens. And of course, these packages, they're not 100% perfect. It is possible that something pops up, but here, nothing unusual, nothing worse. And of course, remember that even if a quarter of 1% of people have problems, it's very small. A quarter of 1%. You'll say, well, that's such a small number. Yeah, but a quarter of a percent when there's more than 1 billion users, that's millions of users that have problems. And of course, the ones we hear all the time are the ones that have problems, not the ones that everything's going fine. So always be careful in, what we see. Here on the channel, I try to bring out the real problem. So when something really is out of the ordinary and everybody's starting to go crazy, I will bring it up and I'll say, okay, there is something happening with this update or that, there's a problem with that. But unless it's really out of the blue, if there's really something that's out of the ordinary, I'm not going to start mentioning the 377 types of problems that people have seen because the number of people having problems is so small that it's not a real general problem or general update problem. So things seem to be okay. So remember, if you saw a cumulative update yesterday, apply it. it is a security update. If you didn't see it, if there's nothing going through, don't worry, it's because you don't need it. It's only really a subset of users that will actually need that. And for the rest, Patch Tuesday updates seem to be going well. Do update with Patch Tuesday if you have not done so, because one of the security flaws in their remote code execution of the IPv6 packets is a pretty big one. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.